12111 by Alive.
Justin is back. Welcome back, Justin. We love you.
Gracias, Ali.
I'm waiting here. I see him. Oh, shit. We just had a terrible, terrible spike in lag in the Discord. Hopefully that didn't affect the stream as well.
Thanks, Robert.
Man.
Glad to be here.
We will get to games on the stream here in just a moment because joining us an hour and a half fucking late. We had to go with 2 cocks and a clam because he wasn't here on time. Juliet happily stepped in to fill in for him. Adam, is it Adam and Brian, or is it just you, Adam? I don't know who's with you there.
Yo, what's this? Is that bourbon whiskey you got there? Is that what you got on your trip?
Yeah, baby.
Is it worth a purchase?
Oh my god, I love it. I think it's fantastic, and I don't even drink bourbon. Jeez, and now he finally fucking shows up, and he can't even get his technology. God. Caleb, I did send you a link to the. I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm very sorry. I've got so many different windows to click on here. I'm just all over the place today. So I hope you'll forgive me. And if you won't, well then,
Fix yourself!
There you go. I hear rumblings. My air conditioning's been running in the background for about 45 minutes now because I turned it off for like half the day. Now it's really warm in here, but I'm trying to kind of cool it back down. Justin, we gave away another Epic Film Guys pint glass while you were gone. John DeQuillo.
Fantastic.
Hello.
Oh, we got Caleb in here now. Yay, Caleb's live.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. It's destruction in human form. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, no harm, no foul. I was like hassling you to try to get the link off you to the Discord server, and I was like, he's so fucking busy.
I'm bouncing around to literally like 1,000 different things right now.
It's okay, Nick. We give you credit for the work that you're doing right now, so no need to apologize.
I'm going to put up this other image here of my cheese sauce again because I think that looks delicious. This buffalo
cheese
sauce.
I cannot begin to tell you how great that turned out. Adam, can you hear? Are you there now? Yeah.
I got to tell you, machismo goes perfectly with that Patrick Swayze graphic I just made for the live stream that posted to our Facebook page. Just for you, Nick. I had to do it.
Swayze.
Here you go. I always remember mention this to Nick, but I remember a time when I was trying to make the word Swayze the new word for cool, like the new hipster slang.
Oh, what a shock! It never stuck on.
But I was trying it for like the longest time on social media in person. I'd go, dude, that's Swayze. And they'd go, I kind of like that. But then it never went anywhere. So
stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
No, Adam, unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe in settings on Discord, maybe your output device needs to be switched or something. It's like the bottom left-hand corner. It's user settings. Maybe you can try to twitch some stuff in there or tweak some stuff in there. Meantime, I've got the Patrick Swayze on a stick saying hello to the stream.
Yes, for those that are not aware of what that Patrick Swayze on a stick is from, for Nick's bachelor outing, I made that and required him to carry it around with him the entire time, which he did. And he's so humble, he has kept that Patrick Swayze head on a stick since then. Not damaged it. I'm surprised that when he's gotten mad, he hasn't destroyed it.
Yeah, you know
my favorite part...
Burned it.
My favorite part was when we were watching Roadhouse and the power went out in the house we were staying at, and we were like, well, time to go to the titty bar.
Oh, my God.
That did happen.
At 100%
Another eventful part of that evening was the fact that I hadn't... Remember, Nick, those of our listeners remember that for 30 days prior to your bachelor outing, I didn't have one sip of beer or any alcohol at all. And then on your bachelor outing, I went all out.
Look, let's not gloss over. Let's not gloss over the most important thing. Let's not gloss over the most important thing that happened at the bachelor party, and that being when the DJ at the strip club played Prince. Justin leapt out of his chair and started pumping his fist in the air and screaming as loud as he could.
The only time all night that Justin got an erection.
That would be true. That would be a true statement, Caleb. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I had some great discussions. I had some great discussions though with those ladies, those stage ladies, if that makes sense. Call them stage ladies.
Yeah, that's a really apropos soundbite for a strip club.
I mean, I wonder if that's what Dan was doing to himself when he was back there and, behind the scenes.
When he was back there
time.
forever and then came out and went to the ATM and then went back again.
No one spent more money that night than Dan.
That is true.
That's Director Brennick.
Now Adam's back offline again. Oh, shit.
Nick, I want you to pour that cheese sauce into a funnel, which is in my mouth.
This turned out... I could not even begin to tell you how good it turned out. Oh, my God.
Get up out of here with my eye hole.
My son's down here now.
I do understand.
Want some buffalo chicken mac and cheese?
I have this many eye holes.
Not hot at all. It's only very mildly spicy. What? I can't hear you. Oh, you can't do it? It's too spicy for you? It's got like a
I had to reset.
Oh my God, there he is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh my God, you guys. I had to reset Discord. I am so angry at myself.
Wait, hang on. Wait. There it is. You earned that, sir.
My God.
Welcome to the live stream for the cure. How the fuck are you?
Well, you know what? Frantic is the word.
Ooh.
Because I am frazzled right now that I hate being late for anything. If anybody who knows me personally, I am the fucking show up a half an hour early guy. And the fact that I completely just, after being alive for more than 30 years, didn't even consider time zones, and that the fact that you guys are on the other side of a fucking continent, I am beyond bothered with myself right now. I am so sorry. I had fucking material prepared. I had an alarm set. Everything. Here I was just oh, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show up early. I'm gonna
It doesn't matter, man. What matters now is that you're here.
You're here.
Emily just got really excited when you just jumped into the stream. She's exceptionally happy. We're exceptionally happy that you're here. You just missed David and Juliet, unfortunately. We couldn't do 3 cocks in a pot, so instead we did 2 cocks and a clam. So
I did hear that, and that makes me so happy. I'm obviously I had a recipe and everything. I'm a fucking.
Well, we'll get to all of it, man. Because right now we were going to take a stream break for about an hour and a half and just do a bunch of games on the air. But we're going to squeeze you in here until about 6 or so. And I want to talk to you about that recipe. I want to tell you about my buffalo chicken mac and cheese I made that turned out fucking dope. And just bullshit with you. How the hell are you?
Dude, I'm doing so great, man. Like I said, I've been looking forward to this. I've been anticipating. We talked about it on our most recent episode of Everyone Has a Podcast, and I made a promise to our audience that we're going to actually beat cancer by Monday. It's going to be done. I told people not to worry about it anymore. I said, don't even get checked out if you're worried. Come Monday, it's going to be a pill. You're done. That's how much faith I have in your audience, in your guys' abilities,
we're doing fantastic.
And
we've already raised, what are we at, $900 right now?
$900, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, you guys! Come on, people. Anybody listening? Let's bump this up to 10 bills. Let's go 1K. Let's hit it right now. One large. Who's with me? I know I owe you some big money for being so late, so you're gonna get that guilt money.
It's okay.
Guilt money's fine.
We got a whole bunch of donations on the stream because while you were absent, since Juliet had to jump on, we derived a system by where people donated, and for every $5, Juliet hit David. So I think he got hit like 8 or 9 times. He got hit quite a few times. So it was fantastic.
Yeah, we're all witnesses to spousal abuse, so when that comes up in court.
Oh, good. Well, if it was for charity, I don't even think it's counts. I think they look the other way, right? They should.
I'm going to use that defense someday, and I'm going to be really mad when it doesn't work.
Your Honor, may I have your attention? The jury too, please.
I robbed that 7-Eleven for charity.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm going to do something a little unorthodox.
British Columbia. No, wait. What is it? It's not British Columbia, is it?
It's Alberta.
Alberta, yeah, that's right. He's from Grand Cache, Alberta, Dan. Is Winnipeg in Alberta? I don't know.
Winnipeg is like it's another province. It's 2 provinces over. See,
okay.
for some reason, we're very Game of Thrones up here, and we like to run with provinces instead of states. I'm from the state of Alberta, which is like it's like a Pez-shaped Texas for Canada. So it's like really nice Canadians with stricter gun laws, or really nice Texans with stricter gun laws is what we are. We love beef, and that's what we are. We're just that's how I identify us to people in the States is we're like Texas.
We have someone in the YouTube channel that's named Hopester is my homeboy. I wonder who that could be.
It's definitely Patrick.
I'm surprised, Nick,
Christ.
honestly. I mean, even though it is still daylight out, though, I mean, he usually doesn't come out till night, and I have not seen him in a while. I feel like it's been a couple weeks, so I had a feeling that I was looking at the news that some homeless guy that looked kind of like a hipster got hit by a car, and then he was in intensive care. So that might be him. I don't know, but I haven't been bothered by him in a while. So I don't know if he's going to show up later on tonight or not. If he's going to run down here from Ned Devine's bar from the back of the dumpster after watching someone try to fondle somebody else and make his way in here.
Good Lord.
I really hope he jumps on. I'm looking forward to that. I'd love to meet him in person one day.
No, you wouldn't.
I know you don't. And you'll be stuck with him forever. Actually, maybe you should meet him. Maybe we can work something out so you can meet him. So then that way we'll be, we don't have to deal with him ever again.
Okay, well, now you're kind of scaring me. I mean, it's funny story is I'm actually friends with somebody who is homeless, so maybe I can pair them off together. Because I actually have a friend who's very. This sounds like it just took a really serious turn, but it's by choice.
It's just about time for like the after school specials. Like right, it's about 5:42 here on the East Coast. So, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Let's steer out of. I have a friend who's homeless. Let's. What an ilt.
Oh my Lord.
Here's what I wanted to talk about, guys.
Tonight on Lifetime, accidentally homeless.
Was it an accident or was it by choice? We find out all this and more. I have a question for you guys about fidget spinners. You guys fidget?
I don't even have any idea what the fuck that is.
My daughter has one. She bought one, but she hasn't played with it that much lately. But she did have it because it's like the big in thing with kids at school, I guess.
Yeah, I actually have full brain functionality, so I do not.
Oh, good. I'm so happy to hear that. Because I don't either. And it's funny because like I do one thing and it's bad enough. I like. According to the world, right? I vape, and I normally don't talk about it. I find it great. Vape Nation, exactly. I enjoy doing it, but I just don't like the culture. The culture's kind of gotten a little, you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes you get a little too. The culture tries to pull you in, like, hey, dude, how big are your clouds? And I'm like, I just do this so I don't have cigarettes. That's it. But now I'm seeing this influx of fidget spinning going on.
So what you're saying is you're a bitch and you can't do a good cloud. That's what I'm hearing.
You know what? I can rip 5 out of 10 clouds. They're not quite up to 7 out of 10. But you're right, actually, in assuming that. But anyways, the guy's going to me at the vape shop that I go to. I walk in and they're spinning. They're full fidget spinning. And the guy goes, "Hey, bro, I just noticed you have a vape in one hand. You have a free hand. Do you want to spin some fidgets?" And I said, "Is this
why is that a thing?"
Jesus Christ!
I thought it was for kids with ADD or something.
Well, I think it originally was, but then everybody else kind of got jealous. Like, hey, I kind of want to spin. I want to be a fidget spinner. But I thought about this, right? Like, I'm all about trends, and I'm all about trying to capitalize on a trend. And this is what I'm seeing. All right, if adults are going, hey, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna be 30 years old with a mortgage. I'm gonna carry a toy. And I figure, hey, if they're willing to do that, here's what I want to bring in. I want you guys to follow me on this. I want everybody to watch, to back me on this Dragon's Den style.
You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!
Tell him you're too busy with your Tamagotchi.
Believe me, though, I heard those are coming back too. But here's what I propose: adult pacifiers. Why not? Hey, that's where we're all going. Sometimes I walk around
and they're shaped like dicks.
I mean, hey, I like that. I mean, dude.
With the balls on the end? That'd be great.
Balls on the end. Okay. I'm feeling you. You're not wrong. I'm feeling you. I like this. Custom shapes, because you make it your own, right?
Right here,
so here's what I'm thinking.
Hang on.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a pill bottle like a pacifier. Hang on. No. And it just feels like I have a little plastic pecker in my mouth.
Oh, gee, see, well, we'll sand the edges on this, guys. But here's
Thank
what I'm
God.
saying: is I think it's time for. I think adults will embrace it. I think there's a lot of people who go, hey, you know what? I could go for some breast milk. Hey, I'll have an adult pacifier. And like we're in a world right now where people aren't even going to shame you out of it because then they're the asshole. So I think it's like, you guys going to get behind this? Let's get a swell. Come on, let's get a groundswell going. Okay, all right, that's the worst groundswell.
That's the most we can muster here on the Epic Film Guys podcast.
That's a smattering of applause for my adult
Or
pacifiers.
we get that too. It's one of the two.
Okay, I'll take that. So how many dragons do I have in on this? Nick?
Oh, but yeah, no, I saw like somebody posted, I think I saw a news story on Facebook or something. Like it was a few days ago where some school had banned them, and that was the first time I'd ever heard of them. So I looked at the story. I'm like, what in the ever-loving fuck is that thing? Like, I had no idea that it was even a thing or what it was. I was so confused.
I can't keep up on the trends because like I see the fidget spinners and I'm going, okay, I'm trying to understand those. And I also found out another neat thing that happens with a popular thing is like YouTube does this thing where they take the first most popular thing and then they mix it with the second most popular thing. It's like that episode of The Simpsons with the what is it, lobster stuffed or taco stuffed lobsters. You guys know that. You guys know that. There we go. That's great. So what they're doing is people are trying to break iPhones with fidget spinners. I'm just like, like, is that all the internet is? Hey, how many RPMs can I get this fidget spinner up to? Well, what'll it do to an iPhone? Let's see what it'll do to an iPhone screen.
Sweet. Justin, do that. Go get Kaya's fidget spinner right now and see what it'll do to your iPhone.
See if it'll saw one in half.
No. And I don't even know where it is. I'm not going through her stuff. It's somewheres, but I won't lie to you. I had a thing with it though.
That's what Godzilla thinks of that. You go get it.
Hands on the thing, and then like literally, it's very addictive though. I mean, I won't lie to you. Like you play with it, it makes tons of noise. So it makes total sense that it's banned in schools because it's a distraction. It's just like kids having their phone in school. They shouldn't be making noise with fidget cubes and fidget spinners and all that other crap. Pay attention to your work, man. That's why you're there. That's why you're at school. That and to get girls if you're a dude.
People need to
truth.
People need to allow themselves to be bored because, like, when you don't know how to be bored, that's when kids start wandering into the alligator exhibit and Harambe gets shot.
That's a very good point. And I think that's a fascinating point that you bring up. People need to. People need to be allowed to be bored. I think that's such a great thing. I think being alone with your thoughts in healthy doses is a good thing, right? You get a lot accomplished. Sometimes I'll just be driving and I'll turn the radio off and I'll just, go into that dark place for like 20 minutes and I'll shake my, okay, all right, I almost seen the Babadook. That's good.
That's a fucking terrible movie.
You're totally wrong, Caleb. It's such a great movie.
Is it a good
totally
movie?
wrong, but then
Nick, tell him fist yourself.
Listen, I'll tell you what a shitty movie is that reminded me of the Babadook. It's called The Disappointments Room, and we'll be talking about it later this evening.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ! It was like a really shitty like somebody's watched the Babadook and they were like, I can do worse than that, and they just made the same movie but really bad.
Caleb, did we write The Disappointments Room? I don't remember. I think
Dude.
we might have.
I don't know. I've been on a lot of benders where I forget, so I might have.
Oh my
Hey,
Lord.
hey, you guys! Actually, speaking of making worse versions of shitty movies, who's gonna join my Kickstarter to make Human Millipede? It's not what you think. It's not what you think. All right, it's not what you think, and it's everything you think. I say we go big. I say we get 100.
That's a really fucking good joke.
Thank you. All right, good. Let's
Everyone
get
has a
some people on board.
podcast.com, ladies and gentlemen. EHAP. Everyone has a podcast.com. Oh,
That's right. ehappodcast.com, baby. Just as I was kind of trying to scratch my head and figure out fidget spinners, something else came out, and it was bro rompers. It's guys who are wearing.
my
Oh my god!
Oh, good. You've heard of this.
Justin
then.
already owns 7.
I think that we just need to accept like that humanity's not going anywhere, and we just need to voluntarily go extinct.
Is this the implosion that they were talking about? Is this the big shrink where everything collapses back on itself and we return to the form of the singularity? Because that's how I'm kind of feeling when I see an adult romper. when I'm picturing a grown man, no matter how cool he can pull the romper off, you have to pull that thing completely off to use the washroom. And I mean, that's a thing that you need to consider when you're picking that wardrobe. It's a one piece. You're going to take it completely off as an adult.
Oh my god!
That
I just
means
thought
you're always.
this is me when I found out about the bro romper.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
I would wear it for a day. I would do it for a day because I'm willing to give anything a shot. I would certainly do it and just see how it was, try to experience it, get in the feel of the bro romper, whatever the hell
You
they're
can
calling
only
it.
wear the bro romper when I'm around, so I can video literally everything you do in it.
Dude, we would do a whole
Oh,
epic
no,
film
you
guys
try-
segment with it. We should do like a live segment out in public where there were lots of people. Like if we did it like a convention, like a podcast, we would go and I'd wear the bro romper. I could even like put, Epic Film Guys patch on it or get one of the logo on it. And
Jesus Christ!
I'm really
Yeah,
hoping
dude.
that Redbubble option here soon.
EFG bro rompers, everybody. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
You
know,
try
and this-
wearing shit like that where I'm from, you get your fucking ass kicked.
Oh my god! Oh sweet G. No, I could not. But yes, I saw that, and I was just like, my wife I think was the one that showed me the first picture of it, and she was just like, "Are you gonna get one?" or something like that. She said some comment or whatever, or she said she asked me if I wanted her to get me one, and I just kind of looked at her like,
no.
You, Michael, you're a piece of shit.
Well, here's what it is. Like Justin, I follow you guys on Instagram, and I see a lot of Justin's posts. And I'll say this: Justin has style. Who I think if anybody in this room could pull off a bro romper, I think he could pull it off, and it would be like infuriating in a way because you'd be like, how is he pulling it off? Because I just think he has this style that pulls anything off. I don't know. That's meant as a total compliment, but I think you could. If anybody could, it's Justin.
If I put one on, I'd look
appreciated.
like the fucking penguin from Batman Returns.
that'd be even better though. That'd be awesome. I'd get you a top hat and a cane and you could get like a long cigar.
Oswald Cobblepot.
I would look like I feel like if I put one on and I tried to pick up ladies, I'd pull it off and I'd somehow look like the kid who got killed in Pet Cemetery. I'd look like Gage. like nobody would be like, you look creepy and weird.
Dude, but they're going to give you credit though just for wearing the thing. They have to at least be like get a little crack of a smile and be like, man, he's got balls to wear this thing, so that might get you an in. I don't know.
That's interesting. I mean, I wonder how many
Think
times
about it. Sympathy, love, sympathy, other bad things.
sympathy love. Let me just peel off this bro romper and
It might take an extra few minutes. Just sit there patiently, please. I know it looks great, but it takes a while to get this thing off.
yeah, exactly. Trust me, it's worth the payoff.
Yeah, I know you want to fuck, but I need to get out of this thing.
I need to get out of this damn bro romper.
Can you zip me up? So why? Because I'm wearing it on backwards. It's not good. It's not good. It's not a good look. It's not a good
It's
look.
basically just like the Mormon underwear that you just wear around in public.
Oh, interesting look. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll wear it under all my clothes.
Oh,
Be like,
my
I'm
God.
always prepared for romping.
I want to switch gears here.
I'm
for just
going
a
on a
moment.
romp today.
if you'll allow me, I want to switch gears here for just a moment because Adam was also supposed to be part of another segment. There are 3 Cocks in a Pot segment where we talk about food. David was talking about making homemade pasta, which was insane, and I was talking about how I've always been too afraid to do it, and he just broke it down really simply, and I'm definitely going to give it a try now. But I posted a recipe, and I will post a recipe over in the Slack that we have, Adam. For my buffalo chicken mac and cheese. But I know you were also going to bring a recipe to bear, and I was complimenting your Italian sausage and pasta dish that we did the last time we did this show and how amazing it was. Absolutely one of the best dishes I've ever made, especially sauce-wise. The sauce turned out perfectly. Your recipe is fucking down, man. Down. But what recipe were you going to bring to the live stream for, 2 Cocks in a Box or 2 Cocks in a Clam or whatever you want to call it?
Well, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to post the official recipe, but I wanted to bring something different because I almost actually went with another pasta recipe. And the fact that you brought up making your own pasta, I can say this: it's something I've never done, but I've wanted to. I've heard that it's worth the fussing around, and when you get a system, you're good, right? You're good.
Yep.
So I went, you know what? I'm gonna try and step away from my pasta because it's too much pasta, right? So here's what I'm coming at you with right now. I'm coming at you with a fish taco recipe. Now I'm a big fan. And you know, anytime I go to a good place that serves a good, you know, beer on tap, and they have a nice, you know, they have to lay the groundwork nice in the menu. They have to sell that fish taco. I'll try it, and I've become a big fan. So I started scouring for different methods to come up with what I could consider the perfect fish taco recipe. And here's what I've come up with. As with any sort of fish thing, I recommend a white fish. I recommend a cod, a haddock, a halibut, that kind of thing. Typically, I use like a haddock, and what the magic comes in this is the breading, because I do fry the fish, and I'll fry it in potato flour because I find that it gives it this crispiness. You don't get. We've talked about using flour versus other starches before, and I found that potato flour works really nice with the fish. It gives it this nice potato crust breading. Now I season that with a cayenne pepper, salt, maybe some regular cracked pepper on top of it as well. Nothing too crazy. I try to let the fish do the work, if you feel me on that. So
it should always be the case, yes.
Absolutely. So you give it this modest breading. You cube it. I don't know. I cut it into little pieces that I describe as like 4 standard dice laid end to end, like, you know, little fingers of fish. And so I roll it in this breading, and I give it a quick fry in some vegetable oil, you know, whatever your favorite oil is to fry fish. I found that vegetable canola is kind of my go-to. So, anyways, once you've fried up your fish, it's on to preparing the actual slaw, and I'm a big fan of coleslaw. In fact, I recently did a little poll on our Twitter account. And it was something I actually kind of wanted to bring to this live stream. Well, but maybe we can get to that after this, because I was surprised at how many people had varying opinions on salads.
Well, this was the summer salads, right?
The summer salads. Yeah, you're right. I brought it to Slack as well.
Man,
and some people flat out hate summer salads. They hate the ones that I brought up. They fucking hate them. But again, we can talk about that. So this recipe, I want to give some credit to another person on Twitter, Teresa Kraut. She's an artist. She's somebody who's a friend of our show, and she turned me on to the coleslaw mix that I actually use now for this fish taco. So what I like to do in a fish taco is I like to get a white flour tortilla, my breaded, battered fish, fried fish, and then I lay down a bed of slaw. And so this slaw has some sliced green onions, some shredded carrots. It has obviously cabbage, and then it has a honey jalapeno dressing. You have your mayonnaise, you have some heavy cream in there, honey, you know, a bit of granulated sugar, some minced jalapenos, a little salt, Cajun seasoning, again, kicks it up. I kind of like to put my heat in layers, and I find with cracked pepper, the jalapenos, and the actual cayenne, you kind of get 3 levels of heat. You get the up front, you get the heat that comes from the back. But anyways, back to my sauce. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, your favorite hot pepper sauce, some ground white pepper, a little fresh black, and of course some cayenne. And so this nice honey.
Adam, I gotta stop you for just a second because you're cracking up the chat here on the live stream. Izzy from Everything I Learned from Movies is like, can we call this segment "That's What She Said"? And then said, "Toss your salad before munching those fish tacos."
Yeah, you got to toss that salad before you dig into the fish.
Oh my god. Oh my! I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I had to jump in there with that because that's just hilarious. Thank you for that, Izzy.
No, absolutely. Let's get a fucking round of applause on that because I love that. So anyways, what? Oh yes, thank you. So anyways, when I'm getting down with these tacos, I get my flour tortilla, heat it up a little bit. I always recommend that with the tortilla. Throw it in the oven, lay some paper towel on top of it. Make them pliable. And then you lay down this slaw, you drop some fish on there, squeeze her with a lime, And if you want, add a little bit of cilantro. Add a little bit of cilantro. I'll put this recipe together. I'll make it as accessible as possible because I'm kind of running through it. But I'm a big fan. If you like fish tacos, I highly recommend these. They're light. They're summer. They're good. Pair it with a good beer. Oh shit, you're winning. There's no losing that.
Justin, you're a big fan of fish tacos, are you now?
Oh, yes, sir. Most definitely. I'm not sure if you recall or not, but that restaurant we took you to when you came down and visited, that's what I had.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That little, what is it? I forget what that place is called now. You have to remind me.
Oh, damn it. I forgot what it's called, too.
We've got Gareth and Bex from Gareth's Random Ramblings are ready to jump into the live stream here, and we've got to push on. Adam, you're more than welcome to hang out with us while we get some stream games started here. I'm going to go ahead and jump into Fibbage. Now, again, you do not have to be live on the air to play. But the room code is going to pop up right here in the stream. You're going to see the room code. All you got to do is go to jackbox.tv on your phone or on your computer and just put in a name for yourself, and you can play Fibbage. The guy explains how to play it when you play it, so it's fine. But it's an absolutely fun game. We're going to have a lot of fun here. But yeah, Adam, first of all, thank you very much for showing up. Even though you showed up late, I don't care. I just love you, and I love that you showed up, and I love having you here. I love talking food, and I love just bullshitting with you. I hate to rush into the next segment because I got to try to get into it. But please hang out with us if you're willing to, and play some games and do some stuff. Yeah, and of course just keep bullshitting because this segment we really don't need to be on the air to talk. So all the on the air talking is just going to be bullshitting right now.
Oh, dude, absolutely cool, man. Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'll hang back in the wings, and thanks for having me on, guys. You do a great show, and.
I'll probably turn that down a little bit.
I was going to say, welcome to our ears.
Welcome to the Looney Tunes.
No. And I was just about to say you play great sound effects, and you time them well.
I'm glad someone thinks. I'm so glad someone thinks he plays good sound effects. I'm very glad somebody out there thinks so.
Again,
Michael, you're a piece of shit.
You're such an asshole.
I can't say it enough. Everybody, Epic Film Guys. I mean, if you're a first timer to this stream, check out their weekly show. It's absolutely fantastic. They're just great guys. I feel like you guys are family at this point. Come on.